Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Where Are You At in the Hero's Journey reading series. This is special premieres for each zodiac sign. It's actually a timeless reading, so I'm not going to only limit it for the month we are in. So Hero's Journey here is of course a term. It does not actually include any gender specification as well, but yeah, it can be also said like hero or heroine's journey. But in most of the people are like, you know, accepting it a more genderless concept. So here we are going to find this stage you are in. You know, hero's journey is a term coined by Joseph Campbell. So he's also one of the people, He's one of the person who writes a lot about the world myths and their importance in the human psyche and subconscious. And of course, there are a lot of parallel things with Carl Jung's work and his work. Now, here I'm going to find out the stage for you. And now, Hero's Journey has 12 stages, and I'm going to now find which stage are you in, and in these stages we were also steps, so let's find out now. Of course, these are general readings. It is not going to resonate or actualize for everyone watching. Please check your other astrological associations as well if you think those are also working for you. These readings are more of like a inspiration perspective, to give a heads up and give you insight about where you might be at the journey. So we have a special oracle deck for that, and it is showing you in the magic zone. So you have entered the magic zone. Now we are going to, of course, we have to take the take on of the creator, the artist who has prepared this deck, because it has a technical unit, so we cannot read oracle cards like tarot actually. I mean, with the ones especially, which is very defined and for special purposes. So you are in the magic zone. Now magic zone is the 43. 43, it has the 43 number, and it is stage 10 among stage 12. It talks about a journey back. Now this is the magic zone. It says the acceleration of discombobulation, magic zone. And now I'm going to inform you about what this actually means. So Capricorn friends, in your journeys, this means that the message of this card is the journey back to the ordinary world from the special world of dreams can be disorienting. You are not who you were when this journey began, but are yet to fully integrate your newfound wisdom and become who you will be upon this journey's completion. This might feel like a long stretch of desert, but in truth it's a magic zone. You are here, you are now, and that's more than enough for a joyous experience. With each step, you are bringing your stories and experiences home with you. As you move as you move from where you have been toward where you are headed, integrate the lessons and the blessings you have learned and earned along this journey into every cell of your being. Feel your DNA and your inner circuitry being rewired and recalibrated towards a more expansive yet grounded version of yourself. Your adult ego aspect feels the need to have it all figured out and buttoned up, but the child within embraces the acceleration of the divine discombobulation and knows that by the time you make it home with the elixir, you will be a whole and new version of yourself. This is actually when you go to the outside world, you have like struggled many things. When you back home now, you are transmitting also your experience to others. This is a card showing that something in your life has been changed, Capricorn. Now the journey here can be, of course, both in the waking or in dream variety. It contains knowledge, experience, and expansion. This can be even in the dream, okay? As the humans are pretty much communal creatures, and we have also this primal desire to fit in. At least this is what we are like conditioned to, brought up. But now it says you have changed. You are not the same person who embarked upon this journey at the beginning. So it's like it wants you to use your journey back to orient, integrate, ground what you have learned, so you don't come home looking for approval, but rather becoming the bearer of gifts who will ultimately inspire others. Okay, so you are not looking for approval when you are back. So you are not saying, hey, to a loved one, look at me, how I did. You don't look for any approval or validation for that. But this is a journey. Okay, this is a journey. So whether waking or in dream variety, there is usually dream symbol also coming with these cards. So your dream symbol this time is the child here. It says dreams of a child are a message to give yourself permission to play. They may indicate a learning phase or be weaving a new experience into your life. So when you even actually this dream, this what you have been embarking on is giving you also access your innocence and connectivity to everyone and everything. It's giving you the permission to access that innocence, that connectivity to everyone and everything. Your subconscious is inviting you to integrate feelings of vulnerability, fun, magic, and unlimited creativity into your serious adult endeavors. So it really wants you to engage with that inner child. And we have a mantra also coming with these cards. It says, I am filled with vitality as I joyously follow my inner child to the magic zone. So you have been there, now in the journey back to the ordinary world. From the special world of dreams can be disorienting, it says. So like you are not the person who has like begun this journey. You are not really changed. You have this newfound wisdom. Now, so here there is some kind of a encouragement for you to bring the stories that you have experienced back home with you. It's like that. Nowadays they say, right, they say to us, pictures or it didn't happen. That's what we are told. So now this one says you don't have to validate, make approved, get approved your journey here. Of course, that dream journey. Of course, in the waking world, it can be different in the mundane, but this is like the inherited spirit that one needs to have, it says. So the tarot story comes with the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Death. You have arrived at a place where you find yourself being changed. And now, Capricorn, something is becoming like a constant revolution in your life. Financially, in the home quarters, in the domestics, in the work life, in the mundane life. You have left certain places and you are now changed, and you still like continue to revolutionize these aspects. If you have also a Scorpio or a Pisces person, a water sign in your life, they have also maybe become a catalyst for this change. Okay, so there can be also some people maybe accompanying you in this journey. You have like understood what it takes to be really faithful and loyal at this time. But there are also things when people just have to leave due to the conditions. Though the bonds can still stay, of course. Life has humbled you after this journey. We have the La Superbia reverse. This is when our egos humbled down. And actually the adult ego here is in this hero's journeys. We do not shine our adult egos. Actually, the adult egos are constantly unlearning, decluttering, diminishing, and there is simply a lot of lessons for the adult ego. That's why it wants you to connect with that newly found wisdoms, what you have unlearned so far. Okay, so this is not some kind of course, hero's journey is not some kind of a self-help or a personal development book. It is really when you find yourself in the most catalyst of changes, like even sometimes life and death matters and any kind of difficulty. And sometimes you do this in your dreams. The dream world can offer, when you are not awake, that journey in the brain, in you with different quantum realities every night, can be also in that journey as well. So here then, and that subconscious ultimately affects the conscious affect the subconscious. Here there is a mutual reception, and here in this, it's like a module working. It's like a model working for us. So you have been, you have moved from where you have been. Now you are also like coming. You are like coming. How to say? You are now likely to integrate the lessons and blessings you have learned. And La Superbia reverse, this is the, you see the peacock here. This is the card of ego. It came reversed. How the ego actually humbled by the life's experiences. And I see here you had to leave a person like a friend. Like that time maybe was a very you had this connection with this person, like there was this person who was once in your life, and now it's something just needed to be over, like for the soul's evolution, I do feel. This has ultimately changed you, how you see your conditions also, like financial, work-wise, again, domestic-wise. I do feel here the Death Tarot card is number 13, and it is not a final card because it is just in the middle, almost like the whole arcana. You have changed, and the conditions are telling us that things not gonna be the same, but it will be changed and like improved for you from now on. This is like a very plutonic experience in its nature. So a cycle has ended for you, and like you are coming back to a place with these stories. There are a lot of things you will be sharing. Maybe some Capricorns that are going through some changes. Some, at least there can be some financial independence from something. Like you may have this independence, like no more debts, or it's something is likely to free you here, I do feel. And this is also realizing whenever a stage in life ends, there is also this stage of adaptation to the new, right? But when we try like hold on to what is clearly causes this trouble, sometimes that cosmic forces comes us and takes the rug under our feet, making sure we let go of that phase which was in the past. So I think here your condition is helping you to form a new life from now on. But first you need to deliver what you have picked up from all these experiences, and how you're gonna transmit this to the people. This maybe, I don't know, through social media, maybe you will write a book, maybe you're gonna journal, maybe you're gonna transmit some experience, knowledge to another person. Like, because even in that transmitting what you have been through, you can find quite the transformation there. You are with everything experiencing some kind of a metamorphosis here. Patterns that you have found workable are no longer effective in your past. Also, your ego here got humbled down, and now you are like seeing that clinging to a particular ideal, that old way, is not working for you. You also need to make room for the new. So I feel here Capricorns being like revolutionized and the revolution is not gonna be televised, right? But it can be journaled maybe, right? So this is something, Capricorn, very precious at this time. Because here in the cards we have also the reverse speranza here. What you have been la fedalta, waiting here with fidelity and let's say being loyal, actually has left you earlier, and it says why you are waiting there. And then you get into that hero's journey. You've been through like many struggles of oneself, like with even in the psyche manner, not like you are James Bond, or you know it does not necessarily mean you become James Bond suddenly or another hero, you know. So this is something you also in the psyche wise it may affect, but now you are coming here changed a lot. I also feel it took some courage for you to come to this stage, but you decide to do so. Yes. In this deck, actually, all cards are very important. All stages are very important. There is no, you know, a better stage of in this heroic journey or a worse stage. And every dream is also makes up the every stage of our heroes' journeys. Each card here actually comes with challenges and blessings within themselves, but whether oracle or tarot. So that's why it is very important to honor the experience here. And you know, if you have been through that heroic journey in your dreams, dreams usually take place in very special world, where the rules of the ordinary world is going upside down, right? And actually this is how exactly it is in our heroes' journeys. Like the rules of the world that we enter, the rules of the world when we enter, when we cross the threshold to adventure or dreaming, can seem so different from what we have been experiencing in our mundane world, or what we were like occupying in our typical lives. But I think here, whether it was in the dream world or whether in the mundane world, your journey is speaking to you with the symbols of the language. And once you understand the symbols, what it means to you, ultimately every stage becoming an experience zone for you. It's about becoming more fluent in the language of your dreams and how you need to take them, and also how you take the patterns and cycles and how you interpret them. Sometimes, you know, for instance, if you are using a word in your daily life so often, or what metaphors, for instance, do you use when speaking in your waking life? Notice your associations with some certain events in your waking life. In what cycles do you find yourself in? And because once you like become the, once you realize that, when you develop that realization, it can really contribute you with very valuable symbols in this journey as well. Like you can use in this journey this flags, okay? So you are here invited some kind of a magic zone where like maybe the dreams become reality, but for this first you got to like transmit some kind of an experience there, like that changed you, needs to make an impact to the physical world. So it shouldn't stay just, you know, like I have changed. So what physical impact now this is creating in your wake world? And integrating some lessons you have learned at this time will be very important. You don't have to figure out everything. Things will actually come to you The more you become volunteer for the change, the greater magical zones you are likely to create here. It's all about becoming the new version of yourself, with also a lot of life areas here being changed. And it's like, to me, that there was this situation which has really transformed you, like upside down. And it continues to change you. I think there is like a great level of understanding, like you are not the same person again. Some Capricorns here, by the way, had to go through I feel some Capricorns here, if there was someone here, you were like very much opening your everything. This person, like La Fedalta, 8 of Cups, like maybe left you. They thought they are not sharing the same interests with you. And after this person, you maybe also take a this transformational path. And I feel like the old you is like behind. Like even this person appears, you will be like no longer in that place where you have been to them. So actually, and they, of course, how to say, anyone who will be like accompanying you in this journey need to also come from a similar type of experience from now on, Capricorn. And this person needs to see and appreciate the change you have been through. This is a very fresh reading, and the change, letting go of the old, will continuously create that magical zones for you. Okay? And you have been so much capable of doing that in this last now 13-14 years with the Pluto in Capricorn. When Pluto leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius, this process will be completed. And actually, by default setting, you will become really the hero of your own journey, I do feel. I see some Capricorns here, they had this no desire to fit in to some places, some agreements. They have changed. They have changed. But they have also get rid of that, you know, in the Capricorn's early symbolism, we have the fishtail attached to the goat body. So actually the aim of Capricorn is to get rid of that fishtail. So now you have the legs here. You are really here. There is a pure transformative energy. And you are not definitely the old you as a result of this change. But there is a 8 of Cups, the death. There is a pure letting go energy here. And also not using the old traumas, the things, like an excuse for some dysfunctional way of seeking relationships, love, or other things. A changed person is changed. Their traumas has become flowers to them. What has made them to them? So this is really like a complete change with a lot of humbling of ego, I have to say. And with this way, welcome to the Magic Zone, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will speak to you in the next readings. Hero's Journey readings are done in this way, definitely they are not for the faint-hearted, because spiritual transformation and change is an in-depth process. And for those who are courageous to take it, and looking for new prospects from now on, not the olds, will be definitely rewarded. But every time you go back and inquiry or search for the old things, you are not likely to get benefits of that magic zone. Magic zone is aligns with people who are definitely looking for change, full change in their circumstances. This is the new view, Capricorn. And after Pluto leaves your sign, it's gonna be like a like party, really. Thank you so much. Take good care. Bye for now.